Hey tankers, Bonsai Duck here. Welcome to another week of Tanker Chat. Told you I was going to start trying to get these out more often on a more regular basis. Um, Again, we're not going to go through all the news that's out there this week. We're just going to go through some, give you some thoughts on my thoughts on it, and that's pretty much it. All right, so let's get going here. All right. So we're on the website here. Whew. This is like the fourth time I've had to record this thing because I keep screwing it up. And now, if you hear banging up above, it's because the grandchildren are awake and they're running around and playing. So yes, my wife and I have our daughter and son-in-law and their kids living with us right now. So it's fun. It's fun, but I try to get up early so I can get all this done so quietly, right? But unfortunately, I kept screwing it up, so here we are. Okay, Advent calendar day 7. So you can get the Scorpion or the Scorpion G, one or the other, or both if you choose. I suppose you could buy both if you wanted them. Fun TD, I would probably get the no skin just so I could put my own camo on it as opposed to the G series. But other than that, they should be the same tank, right? So. Let's see. I haven't gotten anything from the Advent calendar yet. There really hasn't been anything that I didn't either already have, or that's just jumped out and said, "Hey, come and get me!" Right? Okay. It's a 1.5 XP weekend. Be sure to activate the mission, and let's see, be top 10 in a victorious battle. I'm trying not to sound like a conspiracy theorist here. But drink a coffee. Whenever they throw that win condition in there, the victorious battle condition, it seems like it changes the whole dynamic of the game for that weekend. I don't know if more clan members come and play, and then that's they're really grinding their tanks or what, and it just seems like the whole weekend changes, as opposed when you take that victorious out of there, that condition out of there, the gameplay mellows out. I don't have any data to back that up. This is all personal opinion, but whenever they throw a win clause in there, it just seems to me it just jacks up the whole weekend for the games. It just seems like their games are tougher, lower damage. It's harder to get, because people are just absolutely insane. That's my opinion. That's my 2 cents. I'm sticking with it because I'm basing that upon my past from what I've seen. But you may or may not agree, and that's fine. We're all entitled to our opinions. So anyway, be sure to activate that code so that you can get there. All right. Holiday Ops. It's coming. It's coming. We don't know when. We don't know what. We do know that there's going to be some boxes, I'm assuming. But it's coming. I know the Daily Bounce has some information from anonymous sources of what may or may not be in the loot boxes. Doesn't look like the double barrel tanks, except for possibly the premium one, but I'm not sure how that got in there. But most people buy the loot boxes for the gold and the premium days anyway, right? So all in all, I'm looking forward to it. My personal opinion is I think we'll start seeing more about it next week. Today being the 7th, so I would assume that it'll start showing up here pretty quickly. Let's see, back to our regular channel. Oh, sorry for the reload. The 705 on track has been extended, so that's good. I like that. Tank rewards. I mean, this thing is just. Let's see if we can a couple things. I mean, it's easy to do. Just go out and play the games, right? The one thing that you do need to be aware of, as you can see, I'm not done with it yet, but I'm cruising it. I'm doing okay. New toys needs to be played with either the Renegade, the Emil 1951, or the AE Phase 1. All right. Everything else is just by tier from what I've been able to gather. But new toys, you got to have one of those three, and it's just play 5 battles. All right. But you got to have one of those 3 tanks, and it's got to be done on one of those 3 tanks. So if you didn't do the Renegade grind or the Frontlines grind, you're not going to get that one. All right. So just something to keep in the back of your mind. But really, you should be cruising through this if you're playing enough games. I probably have. I plan on doing a lot this weekend. I didn't play for the past couple days, so hopefully we'll do a lot this weekend. The wife is basically, for all intents and purposes, out of the house, so Daddy's left to his own devices. So Bonsai Duck will be tanking, right? Mrs. Bonsai will be out of the house. All right, that's pretty much it for the website that I can gather. Let's get to the garage. Let's get to the garage. There we go. All right, as you can see, I have the Renegade in my garage. I made it to the 5th level, and like I said, I wasn't playing or doing any games, so I knew I wouldn't complete it in time. I knew I wasn't going to complete the whole campaign anyway, so it was definitely going to have to be a purchase at some point. And so I purchased it, and it's there. Hopefully we'll get some games this weekend. And I'll be able to give you some thoughts, here eventually. I had mentioned in a previous one that I'm going to start doing tank reviews. I've been putting a lot of thought into that. And I'm going to do reviews on tanks that obviously we all have to grind through. You don't see a lot of reviews for, say, the Centurion Mark 7.1, okay? Because the people that did the reviews have gone through them so long ago they haven't gone back. All right, so I'm gonna throw in reviews. I'm gonna start doing those. Start trying to gather the games for them. Obviously, I've played like the 7.1 here a ton of times, and I can give you my thoughts and I think provide you with some video that shows what I think about it. This is the average Joe, Bonsai Duck, 48% win rate, 50% recent. This is the average Joe, and their thoughts. We have people that are grinding through the Centurion line, and I've done that, and I've been there. So I can tell you, hey, the 7.1 versus maybe the Action X, that's narrow. Leopard PTA versus a Leopard 1, the AMX 30, the Skoda T50-51 versus the T50. So those are coming. On top of those, the Renegade and AE Phase 1. I've been working on the AE Phase 1, trying to gather the games. I don't have a lot of games in it. I think I'm about maybe 20 games, so I'm still perfecting it because I'm not a good American heavy tank player. I don't know what it is. I'm not a good heavy tank player per se. I don't play a lot of heavy tanks, so I'm trying to perfect my skill as I'm trying to build the videos for the review. So that's where we're at. Like I said, missions and campaigns, at 1.5 weekend, Kilo still going, play your tank class right, the on track, the tank rewards. You're going to play the games anyway, so you might as well just check on it every now and then, make sure that you've completed what needs to be done, and get it done. You guys, we should cruise through this. Everybody should be walking out of this at the end of this with the M56 Scorpion, which I don't have, so that's fine. I'll take it. I'll take all the free tanks. What else? What else do I have? Oh, some interesting news for the channel. All right. Hey, come back here. There you go. Last week I was streaming and, just doing my normal stream on Tuesday night, I believe it was. And I had my usual crowd. Middle-aged noob popped in for a little bit. Mad Dog or Night Dog popped in for a little bit. I don't have a huge following. And then all of a sudden my chat blew up. started getting alerts and everything. Well, thanks to Skill for You, he apparently picked my channel to raid, and I appreciate that. And shouts out to you. And he dropped about 700 viewers into my channel. Unfortunately, I didn't have the world's greatest games, but then I appreciate the viewers because a lot of them stuck around just to watch. A lot of them followed me, and I was able to hand them off to another streamer, Simplus, later on, and still was able to hand off about 300 viewers. So I greatly appreciated Skill. That I thank you for doing that. The next couple of days, day later or so, I got Steel Guts in Tennessee. Did the same thing. So what I'm getting at is all this has managed to push my followers up to where now I'm an affiliate. Now, with that said, as an affiliate, obviously, I can start taking subscriptions. I can start taking cheers and bits and stuff like that. I'm just going to put it out here now. Any money that comes in through the Twitch channel or the YouTube channel is going right back into the channel to buy tanks, loot boxes, giveaways, stuff like that. I'm not a CC, so I don't get those things handed to me from Wargaming. But that's it. I'm trying to build this channel and build a community here. So any money that you see fit to send to me, or send to the channel, it goes back into the channel. I'm not gonna make millions off of this. That's just not gonna happen. And I'm not Quickie Baby, and this is my living. I have a job, and I thoroughly enjoy it. So, but the one thing I do want to let you know about now that I am an affiliate is when you click on my channel, you're going to have to watch a commercial at the beginning. I can't change that. I can take that away, but then you have to watch commercials through the middle of the stream. Every now and then there'll be a commercial pop up in the stream. The only way to get away from commercials is obviously to subscribe to the channel. But that's your choice. I appreciate it if you do, but if you don't, I understand. But you're going to have to watch that commercial before you can get in to watch my stream. It's just the way that Twitch has pushed it now. So, like I said, I can take away the preload commercial, but then you're going to see commercials throughout the stream. So I think it's better just to see one, get it over with, and on your way. So that's exciting. I'm excited. I'm excited about that. It gives me a lot more stuff I can do, and I appreciate everybody that subscribed to the channel, everybody that came and viewed my games. I am working to give you better content. Feedback is always greatly appreciated. So that's where we're at on that. Go into the garage here. I did get my yearly review from YouTube, and I want to thank everybody for all the videos you send in, and I have got a ton of videos to go through. I average maybe 5 or 6 submissions a week, plus the games that I'm putting up there on my games and stuff like that. So what I'm trying to do, due to some feedback that I got from some folks, is 2 videos a day. The first video being generally around 7 o'clock in the morning, Central Time. Being more of a tanker's tactics, teaching, don't do this, that type of video, which I am, definitely posting in the newcomers forum for all the newcomers, people who are trying to learn, people who are just trying to see, maybe you're an average Joe and you're struggling on a certain, tier of tank or vehicle, medium, heavy, whatever. You can watch another average Joe. It's great to watch the Unicoms and the CCs put up their videos and reviews and stuff like that. But they've already achieved that level, right? I haven't achieved it. Maybe you haven't achieved it, and maybe you can learn something. And that was the feedback I got was, we'd like to see a little bit more of the tactics and how you do this and stuff like that. So that video will be good. I'll be working on getting those videos set for the morning. Then in the afternoon, we'll have the Ace Tanker of the Day video, because you guys keep sending those in. I greatly appreciate them. They're great games. They're fun to watch. They're all different tiers and stuff like that. So keep those coming. But I'm trying to get that down to where we have 2 videos a day for you guys, and we'll go with that, and hopefully we can accompany everybody's preferences. So look forward to that coming. We did have it that way last week. I did notice that some of the views went down, and I don't know if that's because the videos weren't quite there or whatever. So feedback from you guys is greatly appreciated. Maybe I'm not explaining myself correctly or something like that. So please give me the feedback. I'm not going to take offense. I'm putting myself out there, so you guys, you're my community. You give me your feedback. Other than that, like I said, the wife's going to be busy this weekend, so she'll be out of the house, so I'll be able to tank. We're looking forward to that. So there'll be streaming, pop-up streaming, tank requests, platoon requests, stuff like that. So look forward, come and see it. You got some free time, you want to just do something else, have me on in the background, hey, feel free. I'm here. If I'm on the game, let's go. Let's rock. And with that, I'm going to wish you a happy Saturday. It's December 7th, so please remember, Pearl Harbor with respect. And I guess that's about it. Not much else. So this is Bonsai Duck out.